Hello, this is Sean Byrne from Enhance.ie, and today this short video is about responsive versus mobile specific web design and what it's all about. Responsive and mobile specific, there are two terms you may have heard mentioned in relation to web design. So the video, it's really just a brief explanation on both current merits of one over the other. And I guess why is it topical? Well, one of the main reasons is because of the growth of mobile access to websites. Now, we actually did some research at the start of 2013, well, the second quarter of 2013. We looked at business to business and business to consumer and mobile, the percentage of users visiting websites through mobile devices. And we tracked it quarterly from Q1 2010 up to Q1 2013. And you can see here in this graphic, we're starting this on business to consumer. Now this is all available on our blog. Just go into blog, and then it's in mobile. You'll see here it roughly grew from about 3% up to over 40% on business consumer. Business to business, it grew from about 1% up to 20%. Now that was Q1 2013, so you can expect it's higher again now. So why then mobile? Why cater for mobile? Well, if we just look at here's a site I pulled in at random. I just get Joe to demonstrate it. You can see here, we just have it on a mobile device. I can't really read that. Now I know you can't read it either. I'll just pull it in here a bit, Joe. But I'd have to pinch and scroll to look at the information. And if I want to click on something, so it's a desktop site being viewed on a mobile device. So it's not really a good user experience. So I'm really not going to hang around that website too much. So what business have done to cater for the mobile market is they've looked to two solutions: either mobile specific or responsive. Now, just to very briefly explain, mobile specific, it's actually a different version of your website. We've a few examples we built ourselves for clients recently, which is Rathmines College and Dublin on Display. Excuse me, and I'll demonstrate those in a few minutes. The key thing is it's a different version of the site. It's only for smartphones. So if I was viewing this site on a tablet, I would actually see the same site I'm seeing here. Whereas if I go onto the mobile, and I'm just going to select Rathmines College there, you can see it's actually designed specifically. It's a separate version of the site, or a separate site, pulling much the same information, but it's built specifically for smartphones. Okay, thanks, Joe. Another version, or another one, Dublin on Display, is another example. The mobile site is actually very, very similar, but again, it was built separately to cater for different requirements. Responsive, on the other hand, and I'll go to our own site as an example of that. Responsive, it's the same site, but it actually responds to the size of the screen the viewer is viewing it on. So I'm just pulling this in on the desktop just to demonstrate. So that is kind of the equivalent of, say, a tablet in landscape view. We move up to tablet in portrait view, getting smaller again. Typically smartphone territory on landscape, and finally smartphone territory on portrait. Now we can pull in the smartphone again just to demonstrate that. And sorry, I'll just move it over here a bit, yeah. Now you can see we're looking at the two versions. They're very similar, well, they're exactly the same actually. So I pull down this to look at it. If I go to, so that's our own site. If we go to, say, the Blanchardstown Centre, again, that's it presented there. Thanks, Joe. If I go straight onto the Blanchardstown Centre, it's the same type of information. Another client, same approach, Apache. That's it in smartphone portrait. If we move up then to desktop, It's the same information, it's just presented differently. You can show hide certain fields as well. So that's it in a nutshell, responsive versus mobile specific. I guess why one over the other? There's no right or wrong. Mobile specific has its place. It's great when you want to present different information to cater for a specific smartphone audience, because smartphone users tend to not have as much time when they're looking at information, so you can get very succinct information in quite quickly. On balance, though, responsive is more popular. Number of reasons. One, from an admin point of view, you only have to manage one site. I guess more importantly, though, from a search engine optimization point of view, Google likes responsive. And one of the primary reasons it likes it is it doesn't have to crawl different versions of the website, and it doesn't have to worry about duplicate content. So that's it. More information available, obviously, on our website, enhance.ie, within the blog section or within the services section. Thanks for your time. Bye now.